Hey there, beautiful people out there. It's me again. I know it's been a while since I've posted on this channel, so let me first off start off by apologizing for my absence. I truly apologize. I have been traveling a lot for the past 2 weeks, so that's why if you aren't following my vlogging channel, you would not know that I've been on vacation. If you are following my vlogging channel, then you would know that I've been gone on a couple of trips, but now I'm back home. So yeah, besides me traveling, I haven't been posting on this channel because I've been feeling a little uninspired. Like, I don't know where it came from all of a sudden, but I just haven't felt inspired to make content video. Now don't get me wrong, I love making content video. Like, this is how I started on YouTube, by creating content, but all of a sudden I just haven't felt inspired because I guess I just don't know what else to create. And I'll explain. I've been on YouTube for a while. September will actually make it 4 years since I started my YouTube channel. Crazy, right? 4 years ago I started my YouTube channel because I remember I was 8 months pregnant. I had just left my job to become a stay-at-home mother, and I was looking for something pertaining to hair on YouTube. So I don't know, something in my spirit just said, hey, well, I could do this, because all my friends and people that know me in person, they're always asking me about the latest stuff like hair products and everything. I was like, well, since I know a lot, because I do a lot of research, I always do research before I even tell people, you know, what it is and stuff. I just felt like I could do this. I can become a YouTuber. I have nothing else to do. My husband's working, my friends are working, I have nobody to talk to, so why not? So I started on my laptop just like everybody else, and I can link my first video up here if you guys want to see that raggedy video. I'm just kidding. Humble beginnings, but if you want to see it, I can link it here. So from then, over time, I was just doing it for fun and everything. So when I realized that you can get more out of, you know, your YouTube and stuff like that, I was like, okay, well, let me educate myself on it, learn the ins and outs and stuff like that. So I started learning and everything, and I was like, wow, like, this could be a true hobby, becoming a hobby that I really enjoy doing, because at the time I was just taking care of Maddie and just doing that. So I was like, wow, like, this is something that is really keeping me occupied besides being a stay-at-home mother and everything. So then that's when I started vlogging, and I was just like, okay, well, I can vlog my journey as a mother because this is something new to me, so let me start, you know, sharing it with others as well. And then from that point on, 2 years later, I started my vlogging channel. So I started my vlogging channel in 2015 because I just wanted to separate the two, so that way it's not like algorithm stuff. Just because of YouTube's algorithm, I wanted to separate the two. So on this channel, I just strictly did hair, beauty, and lifestyle videos and stuff like that. So I love all those things. Mostly I love hair. Mostly I love helping people. I love educating people because I feel like we could all learn something from somebody. That's why when I asked you guys, you know, let me know down below, you know, certain things, I'm not asking you just for the heck of it. I'm asking you because I want to know, because I feel like I can learn something from you just like you can learn something from me. And I love educating people, and I get a satisfaction out of helping people. Like, if it's just opening the door or just telling somebody where they can get MAC products for cheap, which I don't know, but you know, just for telling or helping somebody, I get a satisfaction out of that because I love helping people, and I know what it's like to not have help or have anybody to like ask anything or talk to anybody, because you know, some people are just selfish like that. They don't want to help the next person. They don't want to educate the next person because they want to keep everything to themselves. And I'm not like that. If I know something, I will tell you, and I would love to help you get to where you're trying to go. So I wanted to be a teacher. Undergrad degree is in English because I wanted to be an English teacher. Heck, I was supposed to be a Baltimore City public school teacher. Unfortunately, when I went through the residency program, I was going to do special ed. At the time, I had to apply for a special ed class at a community college. But by the time I applied, the deadline was coming, so I hadn't heard from them at all to say if I got accepted or not, because I had to turn in the acceptance letter. So by the time the deadline came, I had received an email saying that I had been removed from the program. And then the next day after the deadline was on a Monday, Tuesday, I received my acceptance letter saying that I got accepted into the class to take a special ed class to help out with the fulfillments that I had to fulfill with the residency program. So I went downtown Baltimore. I said, hey, here it is, here it is, here it is. And they still wouldn't take it. And so y'all, Lord is working with me because I wanted to cuss that lady out so bad. Like, I felt like she took a dream from me because of something that was out of my control. Applied 3 times for that residency program. I even applied for DC teaching residency, and I have not gotten it yet. So from that point on, I've kind of been trying to figure out other jobs and careers to do. Like, you know, you guys know I got my master's, so I wanted to do anchoring and reporting. Still nothing yet. So from that rejection, it kind of made me feel a little down because now I've been all over the place trying to figure out where I want to go as far as career. But when I started my YouTube, even though this is not a career for me yet, I feel like it fulfills me. I'm not making much money from it. I don't live lavish like some of these YouTubers do from YouTube or whatever. But the point of it is, it's something that I look at as a job. And it makes me happy because I've worked so many jobs, work jobs that, you know, can pay my bills and can take care of me, get my hair done, eyebrows done and stuff like that. But I wasn't happy. And I've always said that I do not want to work anything. I don't want to do anything that does not make me happy. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. But if you're not happy with what you're doing or even somewhat satisfied with what you're doing, then you're wasting your life. And that's what I always said. So even though this is not a full-time thing for me, I am happy with what I'm doing with it. But lately, I just don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't know how to go about it anymore because it's like, okay, everybody's doing beauty and all that, cool. Everybody's doing hair and stuff like that, cool. So it's just like, you know, I'm still trying to find my niche, even though I'm passionate about both, especially hair. I mean, I love hair and I love, you know, trying out different products and stuff. I mean, I have like every single product line in my closet right now. You know, I've just been trying to figure out, where do I fit in with this? Even though I'm not trying to fit in necessarily, and I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I don't want to copy anybody else. I don't want to do what somebody else did to become successful, because just because it worked for them doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for me. People can do pranks and blow up next night. That's them. But I want to do what works for me. And that's what I've been praying so hard for, because I'm the type, I go for what is mine, but I don't want to go for it if it's not destined for me to go for it. You know what I'm saying? I've just been praying for clarity. I've just been praying for, you know, just a sign as to what I am to do. Because I can ask you guys, you know, all day, like, what do you want me to do? Like, what kind of videos would you like for me to do? And I would do it. However, I want to make sure that it's like an equal thing, like, oh yeah, okay, I can do that and everything. Because in the end of the day, although I'm doing this because I love it, I want to do this because you guys are learning something from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just doing this to get on camera and just share what I know and what I love just for the heck of it. I want to make sure that everybody involved, my viewers, my beautiful people, and me, are getting some type of satisfaction out of me doing what I'm doing. Just been praying hard, and I'm not quitting YouTube or anything. No. I've come too far from where I started to give up just because my numbers aren't blowing up, my views aren't blowing up. I refuse to give up. Something beautiful on the other side of all of this. My progression may be slower than others. I mean, I know people that started years after me and now they're almost at 100K, or they're almost in the millions. And yeah, at first I used to let that get me discouraged, but I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, you know what? Instead of me looking at everybody else's numbers and seeing everybody else's growth, I'm going to focus on my lane, and I'm going to focus on what I have to do, because obviously if God did it for them, I know He's going to do it for me. It's just that my time is coming. My time is on the way. I always tell myself my time is on the way. It's coming, but it's on the way. And as long as I don't give up, I know that I will get to the other side of this. But I just had to go through a test. I had to go through a dry season of not knowing what to do, where to go. And I know that all of this is going to come to pass. Like, I will see the growth. I will get that 100K plaque. And I will be glad that I didn't give up, because I don't give up. Just because it's hard or just because things aren't going my way, I do not give up. I refuse to. So with that being said, I just want to share a couple of changes with you all. I do want to change my name because I want this to be my career. I want this to be my job. Even though, like I said, I look at it as a job, because I have all the equipment, I have all the plugins, I know what to do. It's just I need to I need to look at it as a career, not just look at it as a job or a hobby that I want to be my job. I have to look at it as a career. I have to look at it as if, like, this is my 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like with faith, you have to look at things as though they are. And just because in reality it's not, my faith is telling me that that is what it is. And that's how your faith is activated. I want to change my name again because I feel like, yes, Chris, yes, I love it. Because like my friend, we always say yes. Or my friend Brish, she has to be like, yes, Chris. Like, that's kind of how I got my name. But I want it to be more professional, like more brand like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get older and this is my brand name, you know what I'm saying? I want to do more lifestyle videos because I don't know, I love the lifestyle thing, like, you know, life hacks and stuff like that, but I still want to, you know, do hair videos and everything. So I think like Mondays would be my lifestyle videos, motherhood videos or whatever, and then Thursdays I'm going to switch my hair tutorial days to Thursday. I also want to still do my Let's Talk Tuesdays because I used to love those. I stopped doing Let's Talk Tuesdays because in my heart I felt odd and weird giving advice to people that I wasn't following. I can't sit here and tell you guys to be happy despite what you're going through in your life when I'm not even happy with what I'm going through in my life. You know what I'm saying? I got to practice what I preach. Through this season, it has taught me a lot of things. So now if I do Let's Talk Tuesdays, it's from the heart and I can actually say, I experienced this is what worked for me, so now I'm going to give you advice on how you can better your situation. Hoping to continue to meet my goals. Like my short-term goal for 3 years now has been to hit 10K, so I think I'm about to hit that soon or whatnot. So that's always been my short-term goal, to hit 10K, and then my future goals is to get 50K and then 100K and all that on both of my channels, even on my Mommy and Maddie channel, you know, hope to gain that as well. I just want to make sure that the clarity that I am gaining from this is right, and it's not because I want it. I want it to happen because this is how it's supposed to happen. I want things to happen how it's supposed to happen, because when I try to do things on my own, I mess up, I screw up, and it ends up not being right. But when I do things, when I feel led to do it, then everything falls into place, and I love it that way. So yes, I'm sorry this was so long, but I just felt like I had so much to share because, you know, I'm trying to be more transparent because I'm the type that used to hold everything in. I don't like people hearing my problems or hearing what's wrong with me and stuff like that, because I just don't want anybody to feel my sadness or whatever. But this is how I've been feeling for a while. And even with me posting videos, I just used to post because, oh, it's a Monday, I gotta post a video, or it's Wednesday, so I gotta post a video. It was just because I had to post. It wasn't because, ooh, okay, let me put some effort into this video. So boom, 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 Monday comes and yes, I get a lot of views and stuff like that. It wasn't even like that. It was just I had to post because I had to post, and I don't want to do that anymore. Me turning this from a hobby into a job, I really have to take it serious, like as if I'm waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, going to commute an hour to my 9 to 5. I need to look at it just like that because I love working from home. Random blessing that I've ever received, because I never thought because I work so much. Like ever since I got my workers permit at 16, I've always had a job, and I've always worked. I work for mine, and you know, I want to continue that, even though I'm not necessarily working in an office or working at retail or something. I want to treat this as such, and that's how I feel like my faith will activate this thing to turn from a hobby to a career. So thank you all for listening. I hope you guys understand. I'm just going through some changes, a lot of changes, and I'm just trying to do what's right. I'm trying to do what I feel is right in my heart, and I'm just trying to not give up, because it's so easy to give up when things aren't going your way. But I refuse to, because the moment I give up could be the moment that my breakthrough happens, and I don't want to miss that breakthrough, because it's been what I've been praying for a while now, and I'm just continuing to do what I do so that way I can see it. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys will stick around. Thank you for subscribing, even though I haven't been posting. And let's do this thing together, you guys. I want you guys to see the growth. I want you guys to see the changes. I want you guys to see the maturity that's going to come out of all of this, because of the season that I went through to get to the points that I am going. So I want you guys to witness this and, you know, be my #1 supporters as always. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.